All right, guys. So I'm here with Richard Allen and Taran Gray. Can you talk to us about the release and how excited you are for the public to be able to finally hear the whole album?
Yeah, and this is a kind of a long gestation of getting to this place. We started this in 2015, which was our first somewhat slight production of the show. And from the moment we did that production, people have been asking for the soundtrack to the show. And for us, we've always had really great demos.
How do you feel about the relationship between what you put out there to where we are today?
One of the really interesting things about this is that because we've had such close communication with the Freedom Riders who are still with us, they've kind of touched on this too. They're actually the ones who have remarked the most on this, maybe, just to say that they feel like in a lot of ways there was sort of a pause that was put on the movement mid 70s, and that it's just sort of been unpaused within the last maybe 5 to 6 years here. So I would say that's probably like from the horse's mouth what what the situation seems to be.
Right now, when you think of all the people that have played the roles in the musical, how did they prepare themselves with your music?
Well, there's a running joke that our music is challenging, so for the ones that have been with us for a while, we've really had a chance to kind of work with them and to kind of make it locally theirs in a lot of ways. And that's been the fun part, is to kind of discover, their toolbox and really kind of work the songs that way. I think for the preparation, they've been lucky to meet with a lot of the real Freedom Riders and even their real counterparts. Our Diane Nash has had a chance to talk to Diane Nash. Our Bernard Lafayette has Bernard Lafayette's phone number and is able to call him. Our John Lewis got to meet John Lewis and hear stories from him. And I think for historical pieces, that's sort of unprecedented, to be able to touch your counterpart and really have them kind of pour into you and be willing to pour into you, because, so many of these stories get so many things wrong, and then the people are like, I don't want anything to do with that. So we've been very lucky and very blessed in every way that they have joined us on this journey and really have been willing to give back to the younger generation so that they can continue to tell this story and make a difference and inspire others with this story.
Do you have plans for any future music?
Yeah, I mean, I think we do have this hasn't been fully announced, but we can talk about it.
Hey.
Well, we have a 10-song Freedom Song album coming out on February. And this is sort of like a compilation to the world premiere recording that we just released. It's the same cast, and it's all of the favorite freedom songs of that time period that the Freedom Riders used to sing themselves in an album. So we're very excited about that coming out for Black History Month.
Well, if there was one teachable moment, some takeaway from this that people should really take away, what would that be?
I think Taran and I have some different things about it, which is, I think, great. For me, it is really just the idea that you don't have to be Superman to create change in this world. I think so many times people think they have to be extraordinary and to be able to fight against injustice, to be able to, really believe in something and fight for it. And I think this story teaches you that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. And it just takes, that passion and that belief and that, and a sense of love to be able to accomplish it.
That's right. And how about you, Taran?
I think that it's very close to the same for me. I guess the maybe slight difference that I put an emphasis on myself is that this is something where people can find their place in the movement, and there's a place that exists for everyone in the movement. That was something that, as like a white person before this play, I was always trying to figure out and discover myself. And it was through this, and being able to talk to some of my now heroes like Jim Zwerg, who is a freedom rider, and Lou Zuckman, that there is a place for everyone on the bus, in creating social justice.
Right. Well, thank you. And thank you guys for just bringing this to light. And where can we find information about your, CD? Can people download it?
Right now, it's just a digital copy, and that can be found on Apple Music, Amazon Music, Spotify. You can stream it, you can buy it. In January, this actual physical CD will come out, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and you'll be able to buy the full CD and with the good old booklet, like old school, and and that's exciting. So right now, but you can stream it everywhere right now.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Whitney.